Hi, and welcome to Simply Happy Conversations. I'm Narelle King, and in today's 100th episode, I'm interviewing my husband Sean and my two kids, Toosje and Jimmy. Each share treasured memories, frustrations, and their take on my favourite items. If you're wanting to learn a little bit more about me from the people who know me best, then keep listening. Welcome to Simply Happy Conversations. I'm Narelle King, wellness and organisational coach and yin and nidra yoga instructor. This podcast will help you create more time using organisational strategies so that you can start to simplify your life and prioritise your health. I'll be sharing conversations with other health and organisational experts and solo episodes with tips to help you simplify your life and prioritise your health. So today I have with me Jimmy, my son, and I have a few questions I'm going to ask you, Jimmy. So welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
And you're going to try and answer these as best you can. So do you have a leading role moment that we've shared together? What's one of the most fun things that we've done together?
Going to Queensland last year on a boat.
Oh, you liked when we were on the boat when we were in Noosa. What was the best thing about being on the boat?
Seeing everyone kayak and paddleboard past us.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Did you like also then when we went in the kayaks?
No.
No. You didn't even kayak though. What is the most frustrating thing I do?
Saying, can you get the thingo from the thingo at thingo?
Because why? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's very annoying.
It's too hard to work out.
Yep.
That's only when I'm really tired and I can't think of the words, the nouns. What's the most frustrating thing that I say to you then?
The most frustrating thing you say is telling me to empty the bin.
Really? You don't like being told to empty the bin?
Yeah, because when you tell me, it's mostly when I'm in a comfortable spot.
Oh,
It's really annoying.
What about it's time to get off your iPad?
I don't get that much.
Oh, that doesn't worry you. Okay, what's my sensory quirk?
When there's too many loud things blaring, like music and the TV.
And you talking.
Yeah.
That is very frustrating for me, and I can't handle too many sounds. What would you miss if I was off travelling for 6 months?
Walking the dog.
Oh, walking the dog together.
Yeah, at the waterfront.
Oh, that is a nice thing. What, because then you wouldn't have my phone to play Pokemon Go?
Yep.
What about if you had to pack a bag of my favourite things, what would they be?
These shoes, what you love wearing, a yoga mat, a bar of chocolate.
Any particular chocolates?
Toblerone and Cherry Ripe, and a tea.
Tea? Any particular tea?
English breakfast tea.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for coming on to Simply Happy Conversations and chatting about some of the things that you know about me.
Bye, Mum.
So today on Simply Happy Conversations, I have with me my daughter, Toosje, and I've got a few questions to ask her about me so you can get to know me from her perspective. Welcome, Toosje.
Hi.
Do you have a treasured memory that we've shared together?
Oh, last year when we always got paired up to go canoeing when we were like in Queensland, but it was like hard work because you're not a very good paddler.
Oh, I'm not the very good paddler, so you would have rathered be with Dad.
Yeah, because he does all the work.
Oh, right.
It's just hard work, very stressful.
But that's still one of your treasured memories.
Yes.
Okay. What's the most frustrating thing that I do?
When you like stub your toe and you're so dramatic about it and you like scream at the top of your lungs as if like you've just lost your arm.
Oh, it really does hurt though. Why is that so frustrating?
Because if one day you do really badly hurt yourself, we're all just going to be like, oh, she'll be fine. She's probably just stubbed her toe.
Oh, yes, fingers crossed that doesn't happen then. What's the most frustrating thing then I say to you?
When I'm like down in my bedroom and you're like in another room, like the kitchen, and you just yell out my name and then I say, yeah, what? And then you just don't reply. You just say my name once and you just don't say anything. So then I have to get up from whatever I'm doing and come all the way down to the kitchen and be like, yeah, what do you want?
So you like that I'm now using Google Broadcast to ask you through that?
Yes, but you still yell my name out before you do that just to see if I'll reply.
Yeah, because it asked me where you want it to be broadcast to. So, yes, I do, because I'm thinking maybe then Jimmy might think it's for him. So I'm just making sure you know it's for you. What's my sensory quirk, or one of?
How whenever we have like pizza, and even if we're with someone else, you eat it with a knife and fork. Like, you're so posh and better than everyone else because you got to eat the pizza with a knife and fork.
It's not that. I just don't like getting my fingers all dirty, even on the weekend when we were
And
out.
it has to be on a proper plate. It can't be on a paper plate.
I don't like the sound of paper plates. Even on the weekend when we went out for dinner and there was finger food, I actually asked, could you please get a knife and fork for me? Okay, so what would you miss if I was off travelling for 6 months?
Just like having another girl in the house that actually like just understands me better. Jimmy and Dad, they just make jokes out of everything. If I get annoyed at them, they just always like just make a joke out of it, and they're like, oh, here she goes again, complaining about something.
So I don't do that to you as much.
No.
And then if I had to pack a bag then to go away for the 6 months, what would be some of my favourite things that you would put in the bag for me?
Or your mouth tape, so you don't breathe out of your mouth at night. Your earplugs, so you can't hear your dad snoring. And your pillow, because the hotel pillows, they're not good enough for you, are they?
No, I don't mind that.
Your yoga mat, of course. Tea, but it has to be like proper tea, like leafy tea. Can't be tea bag. You've got to have your glasses with you, your Blistex.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, I think you've packed my bag really well for me to go away. You sound like you know me very well.
Yes, I do.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and it was great to have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Today on Simply Happy Conversations, I have with me my husband, Sean. Welcome to the podcast, Sean.
Thank you, Narelle.
So maybe we'll start with the things that you like to do in your free time.
Well, I love to be outside doing activities. So at the moment, I'm surfing as much as I can, kayaking and running when my knees let me do it. I like to catch up with my mates a lot, but I don't see them very often because I'm very, very busy.
Busy with what?
Looking after children and organising stuff and lifting bookshelves into cars for you most of the time. And just going to stuff when I can, like the footy and music and stuff like that.
But not as much as you used to.
Nowhere near as much as what I used to. About 1/10
of what you used to. But you also like activities that have a lot of training. Like you have a goal. You like goals. So maybe talk about some of the goals you've had in the years that I've been together with you.
Wow. I ran marathons for 10 years. Life probably revolved around training and then competing for 10 years until my knees gave out. Then just look for other things that I could do where my knees weren't involved.
Like what?
Well, strangely, I can do surfing, which surprises me, which I've discovered, to be honest. But kayaking. So probably just before COVID, wanted to do the Murray Marathon, which is like a 400k 5-day kayak marathon from Yarrawonga to Swan Hill. That all fell apart during COVID, but just kept training. And then that was a lot of training for about 6 months leading up to it. And then the event, that was keeping to a plan and getting it done.
And so there's no big goal like that at the moment?
Well, at the moment, I'll probably need something, to be honest.
Not really.
Start to get annoying if I don't do it.
I'm enjoying the bit of time without the training. So maybe chat about how we met. How long ago is it?
How did we meet?
And how many years has it been? Because I'm terrible at that.
21 years.
21 years?
No. 19, sorry.
Oh, 19.
What 2004.
Year? Okay.
Which I suppose that's 20 years this year, I guess. We met at the footy club ball.
So romantic.
Where all good relationships start. At the very famous club, the North Kew Bears, in the South Eastern Football League. And you only came on the wish of someone else. So it's all very lucky, I guess, wouldn't you say?
It was very lucky.
Meant to happen.
Yep. What are some of the treasured memories that we've shared together?
I think one of our best ones, I guess, was probably our honeymoon.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Yeah. So 5... how long were we there?
I don't know, maybe...
2 weeks?
No,
10 days?
10 days. And the kids were little as well, so we had a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old at that time.
So away from the kids, but then getting to do stuff that we hadn't done for a while. So climbing Kinabalu in Borneo. There's still a lot of other hiking and activities that we didn't really have a chance to do.
We did relax at the very end for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It was over New Year's Eve. But that, yes, it's not your typical honeymoon.
No.
Lying around by a pool. Yeah, it was very active, which we are, and not necessarily both our kids are either, are they?
No, not as much as we'd like them to be.
So what's one of the most frustrating things that I do?
Frustrating things that you do. One thing.
Oh, you can have a couple if you really want.
I would say the most frustrating is probably your inability to tell the time. You don't know when you're going to be somewhere. You don't know the difference between one point of the clock and another point of the clock. And if I ask you what time you're going to be home, it's like, well, I finished at 4 and I've got to go to Aldi and then pick up some stuff and then get a bookcase and then go and see someone else. And so, yeah, I'll be home after that. I don't know what that means. I don't know where you are, who you're talking to, or how long that's going to take. Let me just throw out a time there. 6? Yeah, if that's what it takes. Yeah, very frustrating, that. I never know when you're going to be anywhere. And then, like, if you try and get to the airport, it's always like, that will take half an hour from here. It's probably 3 hours.
So not very good at estimating time.
No, literally can't tell the time.
I think that's definitely my ADHD, is time, difficult with time. So then what about the most frustrating thing I say?
Most frustrating thing? Well, at the moment, it's probably pardon, because you're getting very deaf in your old age.
Oh, I don't think it's that. It's a sensory overwhelm from all the competing noises, so I can't then tell the difference between what you're saying.
That's probably it, to be honest. You're always telling me to turn my device off because you can't hear it over the top of everything else.
And kids talking and asking questions. So then what about sensory quirks?
Oh, well, that's it, I think. I mean, you tell me off for eating biscuits too loudly. Just the loud, sharp noise is too much for you. Too much competing stuff.
And bright lights. I can't stand that light on in the lounge room. Yeah. What would you miss if I was off travelling for 6 months?
What would I miss? Probably the schedules and the menu. I wouldn't know what to cook if you went. No one would actually buy it, and then we wouldn't know what's happening for the week. So we'd need someone to do the organising for us, I suppose. Although I would miss that. Pretty much. That's what you're good for, I think. Just the organising and the planning.
Planning the weeks. What about booking all the kids' appointments?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's all part of that stuff.
Okay, if you had to pack my bag then to go for the 6 months, what would be my favourite things that you would pack?
Your pillow. You always have to have your pillow. You take that everywhere. Your phone or a device of some sort. Probably, if you're going travelling, probably Kindle. You're always reading. Maybe like your moccasins or your pyjamas. You always have to have that stuff.
So sleep sounds important.
Sleep is important. And maybe some kind of vessel to drink tea from. Because that's very important as well.
What sort of tea?
English breakfast.
It's funny because the kids both said that too. So they've had the same question, so it's interesting to hear what they've actually said. Well, thank you so much, Sean, for your time and your insight and joining us on the podcast. Right. Any final words that you wanted to share?
No, I'll just go back to the front room now, shall I?
Do you have work?
Back to the office. Well, okay.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you so much for joining me for today's Simply Happy conversation. If you enjoyed this episode, then I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a review. This helps others find it who are also looking for tips and organisational strategies to simplify their life and prioritise their health. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss future episodes. You can also connect with me over at simplyhappy.com.au. I'd like to acknowledge the Wathaurong people of the Kulin Nation on which this podcast is recorded as the traditional custodians of the land. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging.